Jimmy G has come out and said goodbye to the Niners basically in a press conference. I saw like a 17-second brief clip where he thanked everybody and said everything. We have that clip. This is Jimmy yesterday addressing the entire Niners faithful, I believe.
And, yeah, I'll miss you guys. So thank you guys again. Faithful, thank you very much for everything. It's been crazy, man. Just all the comebacks at Levi's, comebacks on the road, ups and downs. It's been a hell of a ride, guys. I love you guys. So, see ya.
Jimmy did one of these basically through his mouth on to the Niners. He understands that they're moving on. I guess that decision has been made by Lynch. It then has come out that Garoppolo's team and the Niners will come together to find the proper fit for a trade partner. There are a lot of teams that need quarterbacks. I mean, I don't know if everyone will fit the Jimmy Garoppolo play style, but the Garoppolo era in San Francisco has come to an end. Does that mean it's Trey Lance's time? Does that mean they're going to look for another quarterback like Aaron? What does this mean? I don't think any of us understand exactly yet.
No, well, I would think if Aaron was available, they would absolutely go after him, but I just don't see the Packers trading Aaron to an NFC team if he does want to be traded.
Does he want to be traded or no?
I don't think so.
I have no idea if he does. But if he goes in and says, hey, trade me to the Niners, do you think they're going to be like, oh, yeah, cool. We want you in the NFC?
Oh, great. Yeah. Really, there's only a couple teams now left in the NFC, and we would like you just to go build one of them up even stronger that beat us and knocked us out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't
think so.
But going back to before this season, didn't they have an agreement that if he wanted to go, he's allowed to go wherever?
Does the agreement say wherever? Or does it say they can block him or they can not trade him?
Well, if they can block him, then it was never an agreement, right? Because they can make.
Well, they could have a list of teams they don't want to trade him to, or they could say not no NFC North or all that. I'm sure there's all kind of stipulations.
Listen, 100% true. They could do that, but that is not what the sound of the deal that was made sounded like at all. Because if they could cut off trade partners, then they could control the entire thing, and Aaron has literally no say at all, right?
Yeah, I guess that's in good faith, right?
Oh, in good faith, force majeure.
There's
all those things that you can really dance around, and who's going to prove it? Well, somebody else that is going to decide whether or not you had good faith, well, although they didn't know your intentions. I mean, there is so much to that. That's why whenever that announcement was made at the beginning of the season that Aaron and the Packers have come to an agreement that after this year they will reconvene and meet and decide what's best for the future. And if that's trading, okay, no problem. If it's staying there and renegotiating a contract, cool. They just kind of did it to get through the year. If they were able to just say no to a bunch of teams, that would not be that agreement. But we had never heard of that type of agreement before either, even though it sounds like Jimmy G and the Niners are kind of in that situation right now.
Well, and didn't Rap Sheet tell us that ultimately the Packers still are going to have to be okay with the compensation they'd get in return, and the 49ers kind of hamstring themselves when they traded for that Lance pick because they don't have the draft capital to give so unless it's like, hey, we'll give you Jimmy G and George Kittle for Roger, like I don't know how that would happen.
And also, so everything we're saying though leads to the Packers having all the control in this situation.
Pretty much, yeah.
They hold the contract, so ultimately they have ultimate control, right?
Yeah, but we were told that's not the case. I'll be interested to see how this pans out, honestly. Like, he's not just going to jet out of town immediately after the game, right? I mean, him sticking around, people are talking like that's big news. And I guess talking about the future with the flower is a big deal because he's kind of envisioning what the future looks like. But he was going to stick around and have those meetings regardless, wasn't he? I mean, isn't that kind of a status quo for Aaron Rodgers?
Everyone sticks around for exit meetings and everything. I'm sure he packed his house up a little bit, took what he needed to. But, yeah, I don't know how many days he stayed.
He's got a big old house out there, huh?
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Greenhouse.
Yeah. Big house?
Nice big house. Yeah, greenhouse in the back.
Oh, what's in there? Got tomatoes in there?
What?
Peppers?
What?
Spinach?
What?
Mint?
What?
What's he got back there, dude?
It was just dirt when I saw it, but he told me he has some stuff growing now.
Well, you're either in the dirt or you're in the clouds.
Yeah.
Boom.
You know?
Really?
Well,
That's
a
think about it.
Five
times.
times.
Oh, is that our guy?
5 times. 5 times New York Times bestseller.